Hey everyone, welcome back to Motor Vision, your go-to destination for everything on four wheels. If you're passionate about cars, love staying ahead of the automotive curve, and enjoy deep dives into the latest models, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's rev up today's ride. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic names in automotive history, the Volkswagen Beetle. But this isn't your grandfather's bug. This is the 2025 Volkswagen Beetle, and it's back with a bold new look, a modern powertrain, and a whole new mission in the electric era. Let's start with the basics. The Beetle has always been known for its friendly design and accessible personality, and in 2025 that spirit lives on, but in a much more futuristic way. Gone is the bubbly retro shape of recent generations. In its place is a sleeker, more aerodynamic silhouette that still nods to the past with subtle curves and round LED headlights, but feels like it belongs in the future. Volkswagen is clearly aiming to blend nostalgia with innovation here. The 2025 Beetle rides on the MEB platform. That's the same all-electric architecture found in the ID.4 and other VW EVs. It's a sign that VW is taking electrification seriously, even with its most sentimental nameplates. Under the hood, well, under the floor really, is a fully electric drivetrain. The standard model features a single rear-mounted motor putting out around 201 horsepower, giving it the classic rear-wheel drive layout Beetle fans will appreciate. There's also a dual-motor all-wheel drive version expected, offering closer to 300 horsepower for those wanting a little extra performance. Battery options range from 58 to 77 kilowatt-hours, giving the Beetle a range of anywhere from 250 to 330 miles depending on configuration. That places it comfortably in line with competitors like the Tesla Model 3 and Hyundai Ioniq 6. Charging is quick too, with DC fast charging allowing 10 to 80% top-ups in about 30 minutes. Inside the cabin, the 2025 Beetle makes a major leap forward. The interior is minimalistic but stylish, clearly influenced by VW's ID family. There's a large central touchscreen, 12 inches in the higher trims, that runs the latest version of Volkswagen's infotainment system. Thankfully, physical buttons are making a bit of a comeback here after criticism of VW's all-touch interfaces in earlier models. The digital cockpit behind the steering wheel is crisp and configurable, and there's an optional head-up display that projects speed, navigation, and driver assistance info directly onto the windshield. Materials feel more premium than you might expect, especially in the upper trims, with recycled fabrics, soft touch plastics, and ambient lighting giving the cabin a welcoming, modern vibe. Space-wise, the new Beetle is more practical than ever. Thanks to the flat-floor EV platform, there's more room inside than older models offered, especially for rear seat passengers. The hatchback design means you also get decent cargo space. Not quite SUV level, but more than enough for groceries, weekend trips, or your everyday haul. Safety and tech are also a major focus. The Beetle comes standard with a suite of driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring. Higher trims will even offer VW's Travel Assist, which allows semi-autonomous highway driving, perfect for long commutes or road trips. Now let's talk about who this car is for. The 2025 Beetle is clearly aimed at two groups: longtime Beetle lovers who want a modern version of the classic, and younger EV buyers looking for something stylish and a little different from the usual sedans and crossovers. It's fun, it's friendly, and it's finally electric. In terms of pricing, VW is keeping things competitive. The base model is expected to start around $32,000 before incentives, with higher trims reaching into the low $40,000 range. That positions the Beetle well against other compact EVs, especially when you factor in its iconic brand identity. There's even talk of a convertible version coming down the road, which would be a fantastic throwback to the open-top Beetles of the 60s and 70s. But for now, the hardtop hatchback is what we've got, and it's looking very promising. So, what do we think? The 2025 Volkswagen Beetle marks an exciting return for a nameplate that has meant so much to so many. It's modern without losing its charm, practical without being boring, and electric without being soulless. If you've been waiting for the Beetle to come back in a form that fits today's world, this might be the one. That's it for today's look at the 2025 VW Beetle. Let us know in the comments what you think. Would you drive one? Do you love the new design? Or do you miss the retro curves of the old bug? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode. This is Motor Vision, where we bring the road to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.